today's home exercise tutorial, we are going to go over a progression of movements or exercises that you can do at home in order to learn or relearn how to stand up from a chair. So the first thing is always to make sure that your feet are in the correct position. So you want your feet positioned underneath your center of gravity, which is the heaviest part of your body. So everything we do, we're trying to get the center of gravity over the base of support, which is our feet. When the center of gravity, the heaviest part of your body, is positioned directly over your base, the muscles are much more efficient in lifting that body weight up. So positioning feet back is a great way to kind of set yourself up for success in getting your body in the right position when you go to stand up from a chair. So of course we always scoot forward to the edge and then always double check and just make sure your feet are positioned back. A lot of times a common mistake is people just have their feet too far out, and then it's much more difficult to get that center over that base of support. So always make sure your feet are positioned back. So progression 1 for this activity is to transfer the weight from the bottom to the arms. Okay, so you're just going to put your hands flat and you're just going to push. So I'm transferring the weight from my bottom to my hands. One thing you want to make sure not to do is to grab onto the chair and pull. Once you become really good at that and you're comfortable transferring that weight forward, the next step would be to remove that stable surface. So progression number 2 would be to move to a more unstable surface. And again, you're just transferring your weight off your bottom, but now you're trying to transfer that weight directly to your legs, okay? Which is the scary part for a lot of people. So this is progression number 2. Step 1, you're just going to roll the ball forward. Just getting used to getting that center of gravity over that base of support. So learning how to get that center of gravity over that base of support just by shifting forward. And then progression number 3, still using the ball, you're going to do just like you did in the last step. You're going to shift that body weight forward, only now you're going to try and transfer that weight to your feet and try and do a little lift. So you're going to reach it forward, and now you're transferring the weight from your bottom to your feet, and you're going to do a little lift. The next step in this progression, again, would be always to start with your feet as far back as you can get them, and then we're going to start from standing, arms out in front of you, you hinge at the waist, and sit down slow. Again, you can see my center of gravity, this heavy part, is staying directly over my feet, my base of support. And then the final step would be to reach out, just like you did when your hands were on the ball, and then stand up. So the big mistake people make at this stage is they try and get their chest up too fast, and that's why they fall back into the chair. So again, when you go to do this, lean forward, you reach way out, center of gravity is over my base of support, and then you get your bottom up and then you lift your chest.